Do you have big dreams but don't seem to make progress toward them? Do you wonder whether you should even try to chase these dreams? Perhaps you think you are deluding yourself. We live in a world where doing certain things will get you positive results, while doing others will not. This is the law of cause and effect. Therefore, one of the most important skills you can develop is the ability to create an accurate model of reality. In other words, you need to develop the ability to understand how reality works, to help you act in a way that is more likely to produce the results you want. 10 deep lessons from the book, Master Your Thinking. 1. Are you thinking straight? Chances are you're not. The truth is, it's almost impossible to develop a completely accurate picture of the world or any part of it. There are just too many variables and too much conflicting information out there. Not to mention the variety of biases we're subject to, or the countless tricks our mind plays on us. The point is, thinking well is challenging. However, it is our responsibility to sharpen our thinking so we can develop an accurate model of reality. This in turn will help us take effective action and make a difference in the world around us. 2. Because your thought processes determine the actions you take, thinking inaccurately can have negative consequences. It can lead you to make poor decisions that may prevent you from achieving optimal results. For instance, among other things, inaccurate thinking can create unnecessary suffering in your life, lead you to waste a lot of time and energy, make you feel bad, and led you to feel overwhelmed. 3. Experience is a great teacher. However, what shapes your model of reality isn't only what you experience, but also the way you interpret it. And the way you interpret your experiences is based on the assumptions you hold. By learning to make better assumptions, you'll give more constructive meaning to your experiences. This, in turn, will lead you to take smarter actions and produce better results. For example, if you assume every setback you face moves you closer to your goals, you'll be more inclined to learn from your mistakes rather than be disheartened by them. However, if you see setbacks as a sign that you're not capable enough, you'll likely avoid making mistakes which will hamper your growth. Similarly, if you assume people have good intentions, you'll interpret situations more positively than if you believe these same people want to take advantage of you. 4. Many people try to avoid failing at all costs, but this is not how to design your ideal life. The most successful people on this planet understand the value of failure. They are willing to fail as many times as necessary until they achieve their goals. In truth, failure is something to use, not to avoid. Failure is the feedback mechanism you need to refine your model of reality. You need failures so that you can adjust your trajectory and hit your goals. The same way that pain tells you something is wrong with your body, failures tell you something might be off with your approach. As you learn to see failures as feedback from reality, you'll find it easier to persevere until you reach your final destination. Note that failure isn't personal. You don't fail. You tried something that didn't work. If it didn't work, try something else. Ask for feedback. Consult experts. Find a mentor. Tweak your plan, or try just one more time. The bottom line is, stop being afraid of failure. 5. When you're in a negative emotional state, you will begin to attract more emotions on a similar wave, i.e., more negative emotions. For instance, you might be in a bad mood because your boss yelled at you at work. This may lead you to think about some issues you have with your partner. You may then remember your back pain and start obsessing over it. As a result, you will feel even worse. 6. Whenever you find yourself generalizing, reframe the sentence to reflect reality more accurately. See the examples below. I'm always late. I may be late more often than I'd like to be, but I'm also on time on many occasions. I'm always the one people make fun of. People might make fun of me occasionally, but I'm certainly not the only one. And it doesn't happen all the time. I never get things right. I get things wrong on some occasions, but I get things right many times too. 7. Many people fall prey to short-lived tactics and other gimmicks, jumping from one sure thing to the next, never achieving anything significant. For instance, they'll jump from one fad diet to next, will abandon one training course for a new, seemingly more exciting program, or will give up on a challenging project to start a new one. This type of behavior is often referred to as the shiny object syndrome. Generally speaking, the less clear your strategy is, the more likely you are to become distracted by new shiny objects, concepts, or fads. To avoid this, it's critical you spend time creating a well-defined strategy that you genuinely believe will enable you to achieve your goals. The more you trust your strategy, the easier it will be to reject other approaches, no matter how promising they may appear. Patience is critical because to achieve any worthy goal requires a great deal of time and effort. In fact, this is how you know a goal is worth pursuing in the first place. You can't expect to design your dream career, build fulfilling relationships, or become financially independent without putting in the work, can you? So if it's hard and progress is slow, that's okay. In most cases, this is how it should be. 9. As you develop a new model of reality to reach your goals, you'll encounter naysayers and other dream killers. Although it is to be expected, it doesn't mean you should give them permission to influence your model of reality. These people have their own vision of the world, and that's fine, but don't let them get into your head, drag you down, and mess with your dreams. Instead, strengthen your model of reality by improving your peer group and building rock-solid confidence in yourself and in your vision. We'll see how to do that in great detail in the next section, developing unshakable confidence. The truth is, in any interaction between you and another person, two realities clash. If you lack confidence and conviction, you're more likely to be sucked into the other person's version of reality. This means you will allow their model of reality, i.e., their assumptions, to influence yours. For instance, if you lack confidence and they expect you to fail, it may lead you to reconsider your goals. If they say your art, book, or product sucks, you may decide to give up. On the other hand, if they believe in you and offer encouragement, you'll feel great about yourself and become more optimistic. This is why you must learn to develop more confidence and distance yourself from negative people. Over time and as you gain confidence, you'll be less affected by other people's opinions. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you probably will not see us again. If you have, congratulations, you are growing every day.